Hey everyone, my name is Kazi, and welcome back to another episode of me ranting inside this huge pit that you can't even see the top of because it's gone so deep we've hit bedrock. Okay, today's rant is about deja vu and about how much I experienced deja vu. I don't know if that's a healthy thing. Does that mean my brain is really fast and all the cogs and gears are working really cool, or does it mean that I have some kind of problem where I have frequent deja vu? We'll talk about that. I'll talk about the amazing things that happen with this special bug glitch inside the human mind. To my understanding, well, deja vu is if you don't know what that is, it's this sensation, this weird, strange oddity that occurs where you feel like you've said or done something, or whatever is happening around you right now has happened before when it hasn't. It's like you're replaying the thing that you're experiencing. It's just being replayed even though it hasn't happened before. So you're like, hey, I remember when this happened, but it never happened, so you realistically shouldn't remember that. That's kind of what happens to me. The pattern stuff, I guess, they don't really know. They don't really know what's the Okay. Um, what was that? I have to figure out what that was. That was weird. Um, was that I think what happened was that there was a cow that jumped from the top. Let's see, there's leather over here. A cow fell, two cows fell and died. That's what happened. Okay. Um, back to deja vu. Um, so the thing is that is this. Okay, I'm still a bit shaked up by that. The main, they don't know why deja vu happens. All they don't have a concrete answer for this, but the lead theory is patterns that your brain remembers certain patterns, so maybe like the shapes, the colors, the smells. So when those shapes, colors, and smells, they if they come back, then it feels like this has happened before. Which, yeah, I guess makes sense, because like if you're in, let's say, maybe you're playing with your friends, right? You guys are playing poker, okay, and you're dealt with the exact same cards that you were dealt with a while ago, maybe like 2 months ago or something. And maybe your friend makes a similar comment, or the conversation starts going back to something that you guys have kind of talked about before, or maybe you've talked about with someone else. So you're like, hey, I remember when this happened, because a lot of the elements of that previous experience, they've come back, but it's not the exact same experience. That's the what I believe personally. There's no concrete answer. It could always just be aliens. That's what I think is probably the most likely thing with deja vu. Now, the reason why I bring deja vu up is that I've got my own special relationship with deja vu. Ooh, isn't that so? What is it? What's the word? He has his own special relationship with deja vu. So scandalous. Wow. Okay. After I tell you to be quiet, we'll get into that. I experienced this feeling of deja vu quite often and quite strongly. I very often, like at least more than 5 times a week, I say, or I think to myself, because I kind of just like stop saying out loud, but this has happened before. I swear this has happened before. It hasn't. Okay, maybe I've seen a dream where it happened. Are my dreams telling me the future? Probably not. That doesn't make any sense. That's not possible. Scientifically, I don't think The human mind is capable of doing that. It's definitely happened more than once, more than 5 times. It's happened multiple times, multiple. Probably like I don't know the number. I don't know the number. It's got to be like 20, 30 something. Okay, but on many occasions I can remember seeing something in a dream, and then the thing actually happens, and I'm like, oh, I knew it. And once even, I was in a conversation, right? I kind of spaced out. Things start seeming familiar, and I'm like, hey, I know exactly what you're gonna say next. And the person was like, huh? Okay, what am I gonna say next? And I said, I didn't. I just draw blank because I actually didn't remember the exact same words. But I was like, oh, you're gonna say something about your Halloween candy gone missing, right? And they're like, not really. So it's not really a superpower. It's not like I'm some kind of special patient that they conducted experiments on during the Cold War. I'm not. I'm nothing like that. But it's still something that I feel really connected to is my deja vu. Now I did kind of go into this a little bit. It's this thing called ESP. Maybe it's a bunch of other letters because when something's a bunch of letters, I don't remember them well. But ESP is this. It's like a psychic. You know, you have psychic powers. Do I have ESP? Am I a psychic? Can I tell the future? No, definitely not. But it would be really cool if I was. If I had that superpower, that would be like insane. I could like use it as a party trick, and I don't know. Okay, even if I did know the future, what was I gonna do? There's nothing I can do to stop it if it's already happening. So I guess that's not as cool as I thought it would be. This is pretty unbelievable for some people. Whenever I try to explain what, like, I'm like, oh, I just had a real strong. Anyone else feeling deja vu? I just had a real strong sense of deja vu right there. They're like, what's deja vu? And I explained the whole thing to them, like how I said. And they're like, you're lying. There's no such thing that exists. So I guess some people just don't experience that thing at all. Again, psychology and the human mind. The whole subject is pretty new. It was just what like fabricated in the past 100 years when they started making it an official university study thing. When this whole it's pretty new. Okay, so that's probably why they haven't found too much about it, and it's gonna be a while until we get concrete answers. But in the meantime, let's just enjoy this amazing, wonderful world of remembering and misremembering. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Bye.